Hi Ashutosh, how are you?
Sir, I am fine, sir.
Okay. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Sir, so myself, Asutosh Ranjan. Presently, I am working as an assistant system engineer in Tata Consultancy Services. For talking about my roles and responsibilities, so I used to work there as a test automation engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So every day I need to attend the Scrum call, daily Scrum calls, and there we used to take the task what is to be needed to be done in a day. And I'm previously I'm in manual testing, but now I have switched to automation testing. So I used to create feature files. Our framework is of Cucumber BDD framework. Although I have not developed the framework, my
Mm-hmm.
team leads and manager were developed, but I
Okay.
used to create the feature files along with the scripts.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and and also my responsibility is to run the regression shoot every day.
Yeah. Okay. You can sit comfortably, right? I
Yes,
mean,
sir. I am sitting comfortably.
okay. Okay. So, so you told you are having BDD framework, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what kind of feature files you have created recently?
So feature files are what kind of feature files mean, sir?
Means which are the various test scenarios that you have recently implemented in the form of automation and you have created feature files. So let's say you,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Like some login functionalities, these things, these types of feature files, and along with my domain is of retail domain. So basically, it's of e-commerce site. We
Mhm.
used to test like an e-commerce site. So the basic scenarios what we used to write in an e-commerce site that I used to create in a type of feature file.
Okay. And which test management tool you are using?
HPQC.
Okay. So you write test cases in those tool, and what about the defect management tool?
Same. Defect management tool also we use same.
Okay, great. So you have overall 1.5, 2 years of experience or 1.5 year of experience?
1.2 years, sir.
1.2 years.
In
Okay.
automation, in
In
automation,
automation. Okay.
in automation plus manual.
Okay. So in your CV, I'm seeing earlier you were working as a backend developer.
Yes, sir. Earlier, means
Okay.
in my initial time.
Right. So what was the reason that you, changed your career from development to testing?
The reason is, sir, like in development, I am good in database
Mm.
there, but at that time there is some gap in logic building because I have not done that much of coding in my college. So I have switched in testing, and here in testing I feel comfortable, and the work I used to do means I am getting the results, sir. That's why I just want to stay in the testing. The testing.
Right, right. No, that's good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between Java platform and other platforms?
So Java is like a platform independent language.
Mm.
It used to be work on different platform also. Whether but while like for I have worked on JavaScript,
Mm.
so we need console for that. For means we need to just like JavaScript is good for backend as well as front end also, but mainly for front end it is good.
No, no, not about JavaScript. I'm asking about Java platform. So let's say if you have to, this is one of the advantage of Java that
Yeah,
makes it.
so I will tell you. So Java comes with JDK. So
Mm.
JDK inside JDK have all the compilers and interpreters in it,
Mm.
along with JRE, a Java runtime environment.
Mm.
And while Java runtime environment comes with a different set of, you can say, like function like math.utils
Mm.
function, and
Mm.
inside JRE there is JVM, Java Virtual Machine, which is used to compile, which is used to run our code in editors.
Right, right.
So yeah,
So you can also mention Java is a software based platform, right? Whereas you see other platforms, those are generally hardware platforms, or they might be software platforms. But what happens is with Java is it is executed on the top of the other hardware platforms, right? Whereas other platforms can only have the hardware components. So this is a very
Yes,
basic
sir.
difference. And these are the keywords, software-based platform, hardware platforms. So if you incorporate these things in the answer, it would be good.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now what is the default value of the local variables in Java?
So default value
Hmm.
0, I think.
Are you sure?
No, sir, I don't know about that.
No worries. See, the default value of the local variables is not, see, the local variables are actually not initialized to any default values, right? So there is no any default value. They are neither primitives nor any object references, right? So this is a key thing. Okay, now what would happen if I write static public void instead of public static void?
So, sir, the static public void, if we write like that, then at the time of invoking the constructor, means at the time of invoking the object, first that block is going to invoke what we have named as static.
Okay, so you mean it will run, it will compile, right?
Yes, sir.
Even if
Means
I write. Hmm.
no, previously, sir, before Java 1.6, it will compile,
Hmm.
and when we used to just do like that, but now it will not run after
Okay. Okay. So
without main function, it will not run.
no, no. So let's say main function is there, but if in that I am changing the
Yeah,
order
sir,
of
then it will run. It will run.
run, right? Because the order of specifiers does not matter in Java, right? Whether you
Yes,
write static public void or you write public static void, right? It doesn't matter.
yes, sir, it will run.
Great. Okay. Which are the two files that are required to execute a Cucumber test scenario?
Sir, step definitions file
Hmm.
and test runner file
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and feature files as well.
Feature file is there, right? Okay. Now, is it possible for you to share your screen and you can show us what kind of BDD framework you are using, or what is the structure of this framework? Is it possible for you?
Presently, I have not developed any dummy framework like that, but I have developed one test ng framework.
Okay,
Shall I show you that?
sure, sure. So you can
Means,
showcase that automation framework, right? You can click on share screen option,
oh,
the green color,
okay.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
and select
Wait,
screen.
sir. I'm
So in that
showing.
screen, all the screens would be displayed.
Where is it visible?
Have you started screen sharing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is loading for me.
Not
Yes, yes,
visible.
it is visible. It is visible. Okay. Now, before going further, just create a new class. Okay, don't open any of the class or libraries or utilities of your organization. Just open a new
Mm.
class. Yeah.
No, sir. This is not my organization laptop. My organization has given me different system.
Okay, great, great.
This is my personal system. Here I am just using this for practice purposes.
Okay, so which framework, which automation framework you have created?
So this is test ng framework. So here you can see like I have kept the web elements in different class and I have kept the uh, what you can say like test scripts in the different class. It
Hmm.
means that I am just following the page object model
Hmm.
design pattern. Okay,
Hmm.
font design pattern. So here you can see like I have one base class.
Hmm.
Here I have just given that these annotations at the rate before class as well as at the rate after class. And at the
Okay.
rate after class, the tear down functionality will happen like driver.quit. And
Hmm.
here I just initialize my Chrome driver and all. Okay, with some of the Chrome options like yeah, means with some of the Chrome options, it could be anything. Apart from that, I am extending these base classes to each of my test classes. Like This is for adding customer. This is for adding account. Okay. And
Just a second. On line number
yes.
25, you have used thread.sleep. So, is there
Mm.
any purpose behind this, or like I wanted to know why you are not
No,
using soft delays?
no, I can use that also, implicit
Mhm.
wait also, but at the means I have just done it recently, so I am just getting that stale element exception. Due to that, I have just used this thread.zip so that I just need to run my
Mhm.
this framework. That's why I have used this thread.zip.
Okay, okay.
I can use
So,
instead of this, I can also use implicit wait or
right,
explicit wait.
right. So in a real-time interview, when you are showcasing this kind of frameworks, it is very good. You have developed this framework, you are doing practice at home in your dedicated personal laptop, but showcase them the best framework, like in which you are following the best practices, right?
Okay, sir. I just used to change. Means I am just following the best practices in it only. These only this thing I have added because of that. I think means I
No
can
worries.
use that implicit wait as well. No
Okay.
worries.
Can you run this one of the test? Let's say this is
Uh,
add new account, right? So in which URL it will create a new account?
I will run one.
Yeah.
So I just need to tweak test ng.xml file.
Mhm.
So yeah, okay, I will run this.
Mhm.
This is
And-
Guru 99 URL.
Okay, great. So in your organization, you are following BDD framework, and this is in-house automation framework that you have created.
Yeah, test ng framework.
Yeah. Have you uploaded this framework into the Git?
Yes, sir. I have uploaded. Because of that only you can see this blue and the
Mhm.
some codes are not committed. I have added some code. That's why.
Okay.
I have just this is. I think it will fail because the login credentials are not correct. Just let me check.
How do you find the
Because of that
locators?
login.
Yeah, browser. Screenshot taken.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
yeah. What's up? See,
How do you find
reports
the
are also.
locators? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Show me the report.
Yes.
Hmm.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Wait, sir. I need to refresh this.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Sir, what you are saying?
Yeah. So I was asking about.
Wait, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I just forgot. Okay, no worries. We'll recall it later.
Hmm.
Okay. So where is the config file actually in this? The properties file.
Yeah. Yes. This password and username is incorrect, I think. We need to generate one new.
Right, right.
That's why it is
Okay.
failed.
Okay, okay. No worries. Okay. Now,
Hmm.
yeah, close this config.properties file. Password and all those things are there. Yeah, close it.
Hmm.
Now, coming to this question. Okay, yes, so let's say you are running this test. Okay. Can you show me the path of Chrome driver?
Sir, Chrome driver is here only in my project build path.
Hmm, hmm.
Driver, sir. Is the driver? Yeah.
Drivers. Yeah, Chrome driver. Okay. So, uh, Okay, so let's say today, today is Sunday and you are running this test. It is running as, properly as per the expected result. Now, tomorrow when you come and you execute the same test, it is not running,
Mm.
right? So what do you do? How will you troubleshoot this kind of thing? If it is not running, yeah.
So first I need to check the logs, what is coming here,
Hmm.
like why my test gonna fail using this report. Okay, here I have means I will see. Okay,
Hmm.
after that I will go to means after seeing the logs this console logs,
Hmm.
I can my test gonna failed, and then I used to just done the changes to that desired file where that what you can say error is coming.
Okay. What do you think? What kind of errors you might get?
Like here you can say like one of the assertion error. Sometime our Chrome driver is like outdated, so it
Hmm.
will give us error like your Chrome version is 106 or 107 and you are using Chrome driver version 101. So that error sometimes coming. Sometimes we used to get stale element exception, sometimes no such element exception.
Hmm.
No such element exception will come when we don't have that locator in a particular web page and we are finding that locator. And stale element exception will found when that locator is detached with that page, and it will take a lot and lot of time to find that locator. So for that we can handle those type of error with the sleep, sorry, with the timeout
Right.
with the timeout, like in implicit explicit or
Right. So let's say if you are getting such kind of errors which are related to the Chrome browser, right? Now Chrome browser might get updated every time, right? So how will you handle such kind of errors? Is there any way to handle this?
So yeah. There is in Selenium 4. I am using presently. I'm using WebDriver manager dot Chrome driver dot setup.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah. So
Yes.
WebDriver
So you
manager
can.
is required, right?
uh,
Otherwise, you might be facing, these kind of issues very often.
Yeah, sir. You can see like in these test cases. These are old. Means I have developed this framework long back, but now what I am just practicing.
Mhm.
I'm using WebDriver manager. So
Wonderful. Yeah, WebDriver manager. Okay. Now, can you write one Java program to find out whether a given number is prime number or not? You can take
sir,
any number. Yeah. Don't
so
open from your assignments or practice. You have to write
no,
from
no, no,
scratch.
no. I'm not opening. I'm just opening one new class.
Okay. But this is so good. You have been practicing so much on Java. Oops.
Yes, sir.
Mm,
Means I'm just practicing. Yeah, from so long.
mhm. How do you trigger the
Yes.
automation?
So from here also we can trigger. I have set up the Jenkins as well.
Oh,
Apart from that, I can run through CLI as well, command line.
wow. So after writing this Java program, you
Hmm.
can show us the Jenkins pipeline that you have created.
Uh,
Have you
like sir, I
created that
need to.
pipeline by yourself?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have. I will show you. Okay then.
Yeah. Just write this program.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to find prime number. No?
Yes. So any prime number you can take, and then
Okay.
we can run the program and see whether it is prime or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this program is written. Can you explain me this program?
Okay, sir. First, I have taken one flag,
Hmm.
which is means it's of Boolean type, that is
Hmm.
true. Okay, I'm checking for each and every, you can say, like in this iteration from 1 to n by 2. I'm checking each and every digit, that is it divisible by that particular number or not.
Hmm.
Okay, if it is divisible by that particular number, then that remainder should be zero now. That's why I have taken that modulus is equal to zero. If it is zero, if it is divisible by that particular number, wait, I need to start it from two.
Yeah, you need to start from 2. Okay, now take number, any other number apart from 11. Okay, you're running. Okay, fine.
Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Any other number? 20. Okay. Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, yes, this looks good.
Mm, mm,
So 21 is not a prime number. Okay,
mm.
fine. Okay, now you can showcase us that Jenkins. How do you trigger the automation?
Wait, sir. I need to, but I need some command, sir, because I won't remember that. Jenkins.jar, that commands.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. So at least showcase us the pipeline that you have created. Just show the pipeline. Which are the various stages in the pipeline that you have created? Hmm.
But first, I need to connect my Jenkins.
Okay, okay. You have Docker.
Sir, downloads. My Jenkins is download file.
Mhm.
Java jar. What is the command? Java.jar Jenkins.var.
Okay. Oh, you want to launch the Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
It's not running currently.
No, no.
Okay, okay. No worries, no worries. You can leave it.
Oh,
Yeah. You
yes,
can
sir.
stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So let's say if you have to automate a text box in which, search text box in which the auto suggestions are coming by themselves, right? So how will you automate such text box?
So, so first I will, sir, for that I used equivalence partitioning or boundary value technique,
Mhm.
testing technique.
Okay.
So if suppose, yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
how will you
saying,
automate such kind of text
ah,
box? Automation. Yeah, it's an automation related question only.
okay, automation related. Okay, I
Yeah,
think like
yeah.
something. Okay, so I will check for like which type of, I will just make one switch case after finding that particular checkbox. Okay, I will make one switch case for every type of, what type of value we are just inputting, sending in that send keys, what type of value which we use to send in that text box. For that value type we are making switch case, like is it a Boolean type, is it a float value, is it a integer value. For that we can manage that through switch case. Okay, and we can find that through locator, and through XPath or CSS selector, anything, we can find that particular text box. And in that send keys, while just sending the keys to that checkbox, we can use that switch case statement.
Mhm. Okay, okay, great. Great. Okay, Ashutosh, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. If suppose means I will come into your company. Suppose there is company of you.
Mm.
So what kind of role I would get? Means is it of a mix of automation plus manual,
Mm.
or I will have the chance to means just explore some DevOps sites as well.
Mhm. So,
Means
mm,
these things. These are my questions. Like my sir goal is to like not in the means I am presently I'm in automation. I am liking automation,
mhm,
but I have some targets. Like presently I'm learning API. Okay, Postman. API automation through Postman. After that, I will learn REST assured.
mhm,
After that, I will move myself into DevOps part because I have done the Jenkins. I have some of the knowledge about Docker as well.
mhm.
So I want to explore the DevOps part as well. So in your company, if I get that part, means get the get some work in that part as well. I'm just like to ask helping from.
Okay. So let's say, if so, this is a mock interview actually, and if in a
Mhm.
real-time interview, you want to ask this question to the interviewer, so you can ask them like, what would be my role and responsibilities? And see, as of now, none of the interviewers would be telling you about the projects in which you would be getting hired, right? Because at the end, they also don't know that what conversation you would be having with the recruitment and the talent acquisition team or with the HR with respect to salary perspective, right? So you can ask such kind of questions like, what framework have been implemented in your companies, or you can also ask, what is the domain of the project in which they are going to hire, something like this, right? So these kind of questions you can ask, right?
Okay, sir.
But your knowledge is very good, so don't worry about anything. Be more confident, okay? Don't be nervous, be confident, be loud enough, right? You don't need to roar like a lion, but yes, be confident, okay?
Okay.
And your knowledge is too good, your resume is also very nice, and you have got vast experience and you are practicing so much, so that is commendable, right? Okay. Okay, Ashutosh, thank you so much for coming on our channel, and all the
Yes,
best
sir.
for your career.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, one thing I have presently I have an offer of Cognizant,
Mhm.
and I'm serving my notice period in Tata Consulting Service.
Okay, okay, great, great.
Yes, sir.
So
And I'm
many
searching.
congratulations to you for cognizant offer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
And
what is
I'm
the role?
exploring for good opportunities,
Yeah.
means better
Okay.
opportunities than
Yeah,
Cognizant.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Keep
Yes,
exploring.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes. What you are asking?
Yeah. So I was telling like, how was your interview experience at Cognizant?
Sir, it's not related to means. Moreover, they are like they have asked the question regarding my project
Mhm.
rather than my technical skills.
Okay. Great, great. No, no, very nice. After this interview, you can create a notepad list of all the questions and interview rounds of Cognizant. You can share to us at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. We'll create a video on that as well.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Ashutosh, and all
Thank
the
you.
best for your
Thank you.
career. Have a nice day.
Okay, sir. You too, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Bye. Bye, sir.